What's going on, world? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the crafted Outbreak. I'm talking about what are some of the perks that you can put on this thing. It's got some really good PvP perks, it's got really good PvE perks. It's pretty much going to be good in both. So today we're going to be taking a look at those, and I'm going to tell you what are some of the best ones to put on if you're looking for the perfect Outbreak. I'm super happy that we can finally craft this weapon, and also that the whole 0 hour mission is back. I am very glad that that's back, because it's a really good mission. But let's get into it, let's not waste any more time. And the first thing that I want to talk about is how to actually get the crafted Outbreak. And to get the crafted Outbreak, you're going to head into the light note, and here you're going to find the 0 hour mission. You're going to get in there and beat it. You have 40 minutes to beat the 0 hour mission. It's not too bad, there's not too many differences from the old 0 hour mission if you did that before. Or if you have never done the 0 hour mission, then I should have a link for a guide on the 0 hour. Or you could also use search up 0 hour mission guide on YouTube, and I'm sure there's going to be tons of videos that pop up. But after you complete the 0 hour mission, you're going to be able to craft the Outbreak perfected. So let's get started. We're going to be starting off with the barrel and the mag, and afterwards we're going to be taking a look at the trade perk and also the stock, which is something that the other Outbreak didn't even have. So this one automatically is just going to have better stats than the previous one. So these are the barrels that we have. We have extended barrel, arrowhead break, corkscrew rifling, chamber compensator, small bore, full bore, polygon rifling, fluted barrel, and the hammer forge rifling. And there's actually a lot of different choices that you can go with on the Outbreak. One really good thing about the Outbreak is that it's got some insane stability built in. So when it came to the barrels, I was definitely looking for something like range. So something like hammer forge rifling would be pretty good, because we get plus 10 range and we don't really lose anything else. We don't lose handling, stability, nothing like that. We just gain range. A barrel like small bore can also be pretty good. You get some extra stability, you get some extra range, because since the stability is tied to flinch resistance, having extra stability is always good. So I would say if you're going for PvP, either hammer forge rifling or small bore are probably going to be the best ones. And now for PvE, the barrel is the one thing that doesn't matter at all in PvE. So you can pretty much go with any barrel and it'll be fine. Literally any barrel would be fine for PvE. But now let's move on to the magazine, and this is what we have. Accurized rounds, alloy magazine, ferret mag wool, steady rounds, appended mag, pack mag, and extended mag. For the crucible, without doubt, we want accurized rounds. We get plus 10 range, and it's pretty much like the only thing in our mag slot that's going to increase our range. So accurized rounds it is. Now for PvE, there's a couple of other options. You could go for appended mag for getting a big magazine increase, or you could go for something like tactical mag, which is going to give you a little bit of reload speed, a little bit of mag, and stability. Extended mag is another really good choice on this weapon. You get a bigger magazine size, but you do lose a bit of reload speed. So if you want a mag increase without the reload penalty, go appended. But if you want to get as many bullets as you can in your mag, then extended could actually worth it, especially if you pair it up with some reload increasing perks. Then you won't really feel the penalty from extended mag. And lastly, tactical mag is if you just wanna always have some pretty good reload speed on the weapon. But I think the tac mag is probably just not as good specifically on this weapon as extended or appended. And now let's talk about the trades. There's 4 trades, and let's start off with the original one, the one that this weapon originally had, which is Outlaw. Precision kills greatly decrease reload time. Pretty simple perk. I definitely wouldn't recommend Outlaw, it's just not really great anymore. There's just better perks that do the exact same thing Outlaw does, but better. Which is the next perk that we're actually going to be talking about. Because the next perk is Rapid Hit. Rapid Hit, it's pretty much just Outlaw, but you're going to be proccing it just by hitting precision hits. Which makes it just a lot more convenient than Outlaw, because you don't actually have to get any kills. Just precision hits will give you that increased reload speed. So if you end up finding something that's bigger that won't die in just a couple of shots, then Rapid Hit is going to be amazing, since you're always going to have that increased reload speed. Rapid hit is especially good with something like extended mag because it pretty much nullifies like the negative side of extended mag, since you're always gonna have that increased reload speed. And the extra stability is also nice, although this thing is already pretty stable, so it's not really gonna do much. But we definitely want it for that reload speed, specifically for PVE. If you're gonna use this thing in PVE, rapid hit is gonna be a fantastic choice. Now moving on to the next perk, we have rewind rounds. When this weapon's magazine is empty, it refills from reserves based on the number of hits. And this is pretty much gonna be the perk that you want if you're ever planning on DPSing something with the Outbreak. You're gonna be able to get more rounds in your mag without actually even having to reload. So if you're planning on DPSing with the Outbreak for any reason, there's a couple of times where DPSing with Outbreak has come into play, especially in day ones, then rewind rounds is pretty much going to be an amazing perk and a must have. Rewind rounds on this thing is going to be insane. And the last trade perk that we have for the Outbreak is Headseeker. Body shots landed with this weapon increase precision damage and aim assist for a short period of time. Headseeker is amazing on pulse rifles, including the Outbreak. So if you're gonna go for the Crucible build of the Outbreak, Headseeker is pretty much gonna be a must have. Headseeker is gonna be insane, it's gonna make it so it's a lot easier to reach the optimal TTK. So Headseeker is pretty much like the PvP perk for the Outbreak. If you're gonna be using the Outbreak in Crucible, you gotta put on Headseeker. So that's pretty much it for the trade perks. They all are pretty good except for Outlaw. Everything really has a purpose. There's nothing here that I can't see myself using at some point, except of course for Outlaw. Can't really go wrong with any of them depending on the situation that you want the Outbreak for. And now let's move on lastly to our stocks. We have 4 stocks. We have the fitted stock, we have the short action stock, we have the composite stock, and the hand laid stock. For the stocks, the fitted stock is probably my favorite one. You get plus 10 stability and 20 recoil direction. You do lose 5 handling, but 5 handling is not too bad. So this right here with my Crucible God bro, Hammerforge rifling, accurized rounds, Headseeker with the fitted stock. And for PvE, I would go small bore with an extended mag, rapid hit, and the fitted stock. These 2 roles I think are going to be amazing in PvP and PvE. Are going to make the weapon not only feel really good, but very effective at their respective modes. I'm really happy to see the Outbreak is back. It is just a really good weapon. So I'm glad that it's going to be getting more attention, because even though a lot of people don't talk about the Outbreak, it's been solid since basically it came out. There's never been a time where I look at the Outbreak and think it's a bad weapon. It's always been super solid, and it's just going to get better with this crafted version of it. So if you guys already like the Outbreak, you're gonna love the crafted Outbreak. And if you weren't such a big fan of the Outbreak before, give it another try. Maybe the new perks will make you like it a bit more and actually start using it in PvP or PvE. You know, like I said, it's gonna be fantastic for both, so you can never go wrong with it. But regardless, with that, we're gonna end today's video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for stopping by. Leave me that in the comments below. How are you crafting your perfect Outbreak? Or just tell me what you think of the weapon. You know, put that in the comments below. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by today. Once again, thank you all for stopping by today. Make sure you guys leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.